Hello, this LP3 training video is for the raise analysis report. To access the raise analysis report, click on Reports, Management Reports, Raise Analysis. Raise analysis should help you figure out what customers might be eligible for a raise. So when you first run the report, it pretty much gives you every single customer you have, which in this case is 615 customers. That's right down here, 615. So as you start drilling down in on your data, and we'll see what the options are, what we have by default is a 5+ max delinquency status. Well, we don't want to give raises to people who are delinquent 5 months. More than likely, we'll want to do either currents or 1-monthers, which is 1 day to 31 days past due. So let's go ahead and let's take this 615 number. Let's take it to a selection of people that are either currents or 1 month, and let's go ahead and run the report. So of the 651, we now drilled down to 551. So we took out 100 possibilities by just taking it to a delinquency status max of 1. Now the number of loans that they've taken out with you. Let's say we want them to be at least they've renewed at least 5 times. So go ahead and run the report with delinquency status of either current or 1 and maximum number of loans, or sorry, minimum number of loans 5. And we took it from 551 people to 265. Now let's say we want to have the loans that consecutive payments. So consecutive payments, say 6 consecutive payments. 6 consecutive payments on the loan. They've paid a minimum of 6 times on their loan. Let's go ahead and run and see this 265 entries, 265 customers. Let's run and see 6 consecutive payments. Takes it down to 76 customers. Now we want to look at amount financed range. Say we want to look at loans from $400 to $800 range. So let's see how much more it takes it down, because we're drilling down in on data of possible customers that we want to give a raise to, a renewal to, a raise and then a renewal. Run report. Now we're down to 8 people. So 8 people have a delinquency that's either current or 1, right here, current or 1. They have a minimum number of loans of 5, so they've taken out their loan and they renewed 4 times minimum. See this particular customer right here, they've had 14, 5, 18 loans, 7, 8, so forth. That's this number of loans right here minimum. So we've taken it to 6 consecutive payments with the amount financed range of $400 to $800. Here's amount financed range right here. Now we can also look at high credit. The people that are currently have a credit of say $800 to $1,500 instead of $100. Let's see if it takes this number of entries down further. 6. So here we have 6 customers that are either a current or 1 month. They have a minimum number of loans of 5, right here. They have 6 consecutive payments. So their history is 6 consecutive payments since the last renewal or the last loan. So they've made 6 payments. And then we have amount financed range from $400 to $800, which is right here. We have high credit, which is a minimum of $800 to $1,500 that can be lent, which is right here. And these are active customers. If you wanted to go to your paid outs, you could do the search on paid out accounts, but for now it's just active. So we have several customers here that could possibly be raised. They've had, according to our criteria, they've had a minimum of 6 payments, which is important, amount financed, and high credit, and number of loans minimum, and delinquency status. So the delinquency status currently of all these customers is current. We have it set to 1, but it's either currents or 1s. So it's the maximum. So currents or 1s. All these customers are current. They could be eligible for a raise depending on your company's criteria. So this is the raise analysis. There will be some more changes coming up shortly, some more options for being able to drill down in on your data even further. As with all reports, let's go ahead and take these back to default. And if you ever wonder what default is, you can exit out of the report You can come back in under reports, management reports, raise analysis, and then it will default. You can run. And when you run the report under its default settings, it should give you all your active customers. So what you're doing is you're doing all delinquency status, minimum number of loans won, and so forth. So it should be the same amount of customers that you would have if you went into collect accounts or you went into period report. It'll be all your active customers. If you wanted to do a search, as with other reports, say we wanted to search for Anna, and we also want to search for Alicia. So we do OR, ALICIA, hit enter. What happens is it will search all the columns for the terms Anna or Alicia. And if they come up inside the search, and we have ANA here, Anna, if ANA or Alicia comes up in here, we have ANA, that's why that came up, ANA, ANA. So the more specific you are for your search terms, the more it will drill down in on the data. So all reports have search. Let's go ahead and reset that. Hit enter. Resets it back to the 615 customers. You can click on a customer and it shows one row selected. Go ahead and hit shift. Go down and click several customers. It shows 15 selected. Oh, I picked one too many. You hit control and then you deselect, and you know how many you have selected because it always tells you how many selected. However many you have selected here, and this is with all reports, when you go to print, it will only print the amount selected, which is 13. If I had come here and I did deselect, you just click twice, there's none selected. If I print now, it'll print the entire 615. So it always prints either with the default, how many is there, or if you select specific customers, with shift and then control, these customers will count up and it will print or PDF or export to CSV the selected customers only. Now, along with the selection for print, you can sort all the columns alphabetically, customer's name or account number, number of loans. So this allows you to drill down in on the data. Say that you were looking at customers with let's just keep it at this range. Let's say amount financed. Let's go ahead and sort amount financed. Well, you wanted to come in here, you want to look at all the $500 loans. So what you do is you would click here on the first 500, you'd come down to the last, you would hold shift, and you would click the last. And that is 33. You can quickly see that there was 33 customers selected that have a amount financed of $500. So there's so many ways that you can drill down in on this data for the raise analysis. All reports have search, all reports have sorting, and have individual row selection. This is the raise analysis report. It will have more options in the future. Thank you for watching this video. Have a great day.